Your title gives you claim to the throne of our country. But men don't follow titles. But they follow courage.
Men fight for me. Because if they do not, I throw them off my land and I starve their wives and their children. Those men who bled the ground, red as Falkirk. They fought for William Wallace and he fights for something I've never had. And I took it from him when I betrayed him and I saw it in his face on the battlefield. And it's tearing me apart.
All men betray.
No!
Or lose heart.
I don't want to lose heart! I want to believe. As he does. I will never be on the wrong side again. No! That's a demon's back. I couldn't agree at the clearest sight. It's the top of your own.
Joining the nobles is the only hope for our people.
I don't want to be a mouth.
No, I want to live. I want a home and children and peace. I do.
I dropped
Thank God for these things.
Shit!
It's all for nothing if you don't have freedom.
Well, if you don't have freedom.
William Wallace.
My boy William!
High tree.
Against whom?
Against your king. Have you anything to say?
Never in my whole life did I swear allegiance to him.
I come to beg you to confess all and swear allegiance to the king that he might show no mercy.
For he shall be seated in plenty.
Welcome guys, thanks guys for watching me. I'm just eating some of my food real quick.
Perhaps
I
he
got
lives in
some
a tower.
motivational
Who knows what can happen?
videos in the background right here. I'm kind of tired of this one. We're gonna go to Achilles, Troy. Damn, oh, this is spicy. Woo, my lips are on fire.
If you go to Troy,
If you go to Troy, today I'm gonna be doing more pages. We're gonna get it done.
if you go to Troy,
If you go to Troy,
you'll never come home. Your glory walks hand in hand with your doom. I shall never see you.
Achilles!
Greece needs you. Greece got along fine before I was born. Greece will be Greece long after I'm dead. I'm not talking about the land. The men need you. This war will never be forgotten, nor will the heroes who fight in it. You're born for this war.
what's up, Jen?
You're very brave and very
Welcome.
stupid to come after me alone.
We'll get started in a little bit. Just to give you a heads up what I'm working on.
You must be Hector.
I wouldn't want to fight him.
That's why no one
It's
will
a
remember
story
you.
called
You know why?
Demonation. It's a manga.
I remember the
And
name.
it's like if 1984 was a
Why did you
comic
come
book
here?
with fairy
You've been
tales.
talking about this war for 1,000
Yeah,
years.
y'all just disappeared simultaneously. Zombie Bell, what's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome.
years, the dust
I'm gonna get started soon, guys.
Yes, Prince.
Just gotta finish my food.
Never hesitate. Put down your spear.
But I'm fighting the Trojans, cousin.
Not today.
When I'm ready, you taught me how to fight.
You're a good student.
Martin Patrick.
Miss Hector's he's good a warrior, as they say.
The best of all the Trojans.
You're not a moment in yet.
Where's Patroclus? Some say he's better than all the Greeks, too.
Patroclus!
Go home, Prince. Enough for one day. Drink some wine, make love to your wife. Tomorrow.
What's up, guys? Welcome. Be drawing more pages. Just eating my food.
you than any army of ours.
We're not sleeping tonight.
Let no man forget how menacing we are. We are lions.
I'll make a pact with you.
We are lions.
As our witnesses. Let us pledge that the winner will allow the loser all the proper funeral rituals.
Is there no one else?
There are no paths between lions and men.
Is there no one else?
We'll have eyes to. Lord of years were time. I will wander the underworld blind, deaf, and dumb, and all the dead will know. This is Hector, the fool who thought he killed Achilles.
Well, guys, welcome.
No, you haven't.
Just eating some food real quick. I'm gonna get started soon.
1,000 others. I just understand nothing but war.
Get out, Prince of Troy. Won't let a stone take my glory.
Why did you choose this life?
What life?
You're a great warrior.
There's nothing.
Thank you guys. Please spam the shit out of the likes. It doesn't cost you anything, and I work my ass off. So please spam the shit out of the likes. The algorithm works that if you like it, they'll send more people. God bless you.
Kill more men if I don't kill you.
How many cousins have you killed?
Many.
How many sons and fathers and brothers and husbands? How many, brave Achilles?
How many?
At night I see their faces. All the men I've killed. Waiting for me. They say, welcome, brother. We'll meet again soon, my brother.
Mighty Achilles, silenced by a slave girl.
Nice to meet you.
My guest.
And try guess can make nothing.
I should be a man.
Sis!
Hold on.
How's the man you take my mom? Aren't you coming with us? I have my own battle to fight. Gods envy us.
Gods envy
They envy
us.
us because we're mortal.
Because we're mortal.
Because any moment might be our last. Everything's more beautiful because we're doomed.
You stay in Larissa.
Spicy.
You will find peace.
You gave me peace.
You'll find a wonderful woman.
In a lifetime of war, you will never be lovelier than you are now.
Yeah, Achilles got the riz, man. That fucking ancient Achilles riz.
But these names will never die. Let them say I lived in the time of Hector. Tamer of forces. Let them say I lived in the time of Achilles.
What up, guys? Thank you guys for kicking it. I appreciate you. I see some people have been hanging out since the beginning. Mike, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Killy, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. I'll tell you a little bit about what I'm working on as I'm devouring this pizza.
How alone you really are.
So, ever since I was a little kid, I've been developing this story. It's a very long story. And it's something that I'm going to do as long as I live, until I can finish it. It's very long. But this story, it's about a world that's very similar to ours, where there's a secret government that's lied for many years, and they control everything. And they keep humans asleep to the truly magical world they actually live in. What we have is a world where fairy tales are real, where things you wouldn't want to even be real are real in the story, right? And humans, something happened to their soul a long time ago that caused it to fall in weight and become a measly 21 kilograms. And what that did was it made it so they can no longer perceive fairy tales and all sorts of things, right? The truly magical world they live in. And that created a very fragile balance between man and myth.
Because your mommy
And so this secret government naturally took it upon itself to protect humans, but at the cost of fairy tales, at the cost of their existence too. So fairy tales are forced to pretend to be human and live amongst humans, and they can't act up or they're killed. And you have a situation where there's fairy tale mafias. You got the demon mafia, the demon yakuza mafia called the Akanami family, which I can tell you a little bit about that. The term Akanami, if you guys look it up, it means a shit-eating demon. So demons, for a certain reason in the past, were hunted to near extinction. So they teamed up with each other and created this this racist term that they used to be called Akanami, right? They used to be called that. They took that derogatory term and made it something, instead of to be mocked, right? A shit-eating demon, to be feared. So they became a demon mafia, basically. And they're a very scary group. There's other groups like the Helsing Mafia. They're humans that are awake for the most part, that are like really high quality mercenaries. There's damn, that shit is loud. Sorry guys. There's what else? There's the Nostrafari family, and they rose through power to power through treachery, and they're like a vampire mafia basically. And then there's the last mafia, the Stiltskin family. These motherfuckers, they're so rich, they can match this secret government I was telling you guys about in terms of just by their money. Okay? These guys are mostly like trolls and goblins and, you know, those kind of Tolkien kind of fairy tale figures. Anyways, so the situation is fairy tales and humans, that balance between them is we're at a place in the story where it's finally gonna break and the truth's gonna come out. But the question is, how is that truth gonna come out? Are humans gonna be able to handle it in the story, the ones that are asleep, right? And there are forces that want humans to demonize the fairy tales, to be afraid of them. And that's why one of the reasons the story is called Demonation. All right? There's other reasons. Okay, so I'm going to finish my food. Appreciate you guys. I just want to just tell you a little bit. I'm going to get to the pages real soon. Please spam the shit out of the likes. This system is rigged against true creators. You have to do bullshit like AI and pretend you're a robot so people can, superficial people could come and fucking continue that vicious cycle of corruption and bullshit. So please spam the shit out of the likes. Let's fight against the bullshit out here. And I appreciate you guys for being here. Woo. Damn. Scorpion Tabasco is no joke, y'all. That shit is spicy. Oh, damn. Oof. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. I appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you so much.
Everything becomes chaos. The world is cruel. Your morality, the cruel world, is chance.
This is what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. I think you and I are destined to do this forever.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining. Okay. Woo! It's hot in here. Okay. Alhamdulillah. So in this page, you have Keen. He's about to do a nuclear haymaker to the face of this threat, this perceived threat, this character. He's gonna find out that. So hold up, I gotta figure out the extension because he's already launching this forward. See. He's throwing. He already threw the punch, and it's coming to him. And then you're gonna turn the page, and you're gonna see that the moment before the obliteration of this unfortunate soul right here. It's about to get nuclear haymaker to the face. So he's already thrown it. Right here, this is more like he's charging it. So I'll fix that real quick. Sorry guys, I ate some spicy ass food. Okay, so we're first is find the other character sitting here. So this. Hold up guys, hold up.
We'll go off in 23 days, regardless of Bane's revolution or the regions to do. And Gotham's ashes.
I'm gonna put some music on. Excuse me. Alhamdulillah. Remembrance. What's up, guys? Welcome. Thank you for sending the roses. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for liking the live. Please spam the shit out of the likes. We got some fakes out here doing AI shit. And they're making a living off of this while others are actually creating real content, real original shit, and they're being neglected. So please support real creators. Like that shit. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Okay, so it's his right fist. I want to make sure because these are little things that we kind of don't pay attention to. Let me see here. It was his right fist, right? Is that his right? Yeah, that's his right fist that's being launched for the attack. So that's going to be his thumb. If we're looking at his head right here, let's say his head was right here. This would be his right hand. So this would be his right hand. This would be his other hand. No, I want to actually really dedicate a lot of time for this one to be like, alright, it looks like scribbles to you. Don't worry, y'all. Have some faith. You want to first figure out the energy of the piece, the signature of the page, and you do that. At least my method is to not be so concerned in this stage with construction and making something that is clear for the eye to like read. This is where really it's for my eyes only, but you guys get to see this part of the process. You have to see the line. It's a lot like clay, like you're sculpting, right? Or like a paint, where you're placing shapes and eventually you zoom out and it becomes something, right? So it's the same thing, same idea. You start with, you know, nothing essentially, just lines, and you build on top of that. And you figure out where the line's taking you. So, this. Okay. This is finding your equilibrium on the page. up, guys? Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. What the hell? Alright, this music's going in a different direction. We gotta change that real quick. Real quick. Hold on a second. The way. I hear some like rock. Maybe some grunge. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know if you have any suggestions for music. Ideally something that's like rock. That's a Gandalf. Which one? Okay. This is like the 2000. Okay. era. Hell no! No, this ain't it. This ain't it, guys. This ain't it. 1,000-foot crutch is here. So where do I want? What the? No. Sorry guys, give me a second. I'm gonna have to fix my music situation up. Just go to Spotify.
From a former radio, 2 seconds. Embarrassed. I think we're catching you in one of your.
Holding my breath. That was a point in time. I had something called Legionnaire's disease. I was addicted to Zantac 75.
Wow, this is a new.
What's up, sorry, Khalo. Let me see. Well, can you take me as a guest so I can talk to you as you're even paying attention? No, I was not paying attention. Sorry, Khalo. I guess now you're busy drawing so you can see the comments. That's kind of sad. Sometimes I just try to check in, you know, but it's a little hard. You can't really do both. You have to kind of switch. But we're gonna be here all night, so people are gonna come and go, no problem. The goal is to get the page done, not to just get numbers, right? You want to get work in, get this shit done. So let's see here.
Okay, changing it up. Just a little music I picked because of something you put on recently. Nobuo Uematsu first.
Yeah, I hear you, Khalo. Don't worry, Khalo. I already said my story. You gotta just trust the process. They come out at a graveyard shift. You'll see. Just hang out. Searching for a producer, how do I get you hooked up with them? Because I think, I appreciate it, Father. Thank you. The goal really is to get published by Shonen Jump or their child companies, their parent company and child companies. So like Viz Media, Shonen Jump, anything that connects with that world is where this kind of story belongs. You know, because it has that style, that anime manga style for sure, but it has that Western flair too. I'm not gonna lie. So let me. What up, Ron Joyner? Appreciate you here. Let me show you guys some of my work. Still getting set up here. Sorry. Bear with me, y'all. I'm gonna be here all night. Here's some of the pages I showed earlier. These are the colored ones. This is page 1, 2, and 3. Right now we're working on page 4, and you guys get to witness the beginning of it. I have a decent idea how it looks like, but we'll see how it goes. I would love you to text me that information. Sure, I will. I'll text you that information. Thank you, I appreciate it. Motherfucker! Alhamdulillah. Thank you, Hayden, for the like. I appreciate you, brother. Let's do Pomodoros. I'm going to do 20 minutes of non-stop drawing, and then 5-minute break, 20 minutes, 5 minutes. We're going to keep going. So we're going to do the clock right here. I'll pause it. Give me some rock, please, DJ.
Okay, on to the next. Here's a round of your most...
Okay, there we go. So, how do you feel this? He's punching. He's gonna land it. He's going in. What side? I think I'll have his elbow, his arm right here. This is the fist. It's fully out. He's looking, right? Hold on, let me put this in. So, let's just go through the whole page. Let's see how this flows. So he's going through, he's punching. There has to be some kind of big nuclear plumes coming out. And then also pushing forward with momentum, pushing that fist forward. Okay. And then we're gonna have the other dude that's about to get hit. It from the sheer like force and energy that this punch is navigating in. This might be a little too diagonal. I might want to actually put it over here, something like this. Hold on a second. I would love you to take me for a hola. Your sketches be scaring me, not gonna lie. Yeah, don't worry. Right now, it's very raw. It's just about energy at this stage. Just about the signature. So we want to kind of put it in perspective. So this is the fists, right? Maybe I can put him like this, go like that. This would be his eyes, and then this is where his chest would be. There. And then we can have like a big nuclear plumes right here. And then we have the, the other dude. Gotta get like looking tiny, because he's not dodging this. And from the sheer force of this punch, it pushes back that hood that he was wearing, so revealing his face, revealing... Oh, wow. Look at this. Wow. Hello, what's up, Nick Z, NKZ. Welcome, welcome. What's up, Albayala? What's up, guys? So I'm working on a story called Demonation. It's a story about cloud agents in black who keep humanity asleep to the truly magical world they live in. So just think Men in Black meets fairy tales. This is a big story world, and it is a world that's not too different than our own, honestly. So right now I'm on page 3. Oh my goodness, this is such shitty. I gotta replace this. Gotta reload. Where the hell is my pesos? Is it okay if I see some of your work you did? Yeah, no problem. Here. This is one I finished the other day. Page 3 of the comic. The manga. It's going to be a colored manga. It spans 20,000 pages, believe it or not. And we're still in the very early stages of that journey. So we're going to get there, though. It'll take many years, but hell yeah, man. We want to be about something, right? Something we want to put 100% of our efforts into something. That's what I'm doing with this. Okay, so this is where the shot, the main focal point of it will be right there. So that would be where the fist goes. And he's already extended it outwards. See how far I hold the pencil, by the way? He sketches like a wild man. It's always amazing to transform. Thank you. Thank you so much, NK. So, you actually want to be super light and loose in the beginning, right? It's what's gonna build that confidence to start making those, committed lines and committed. The committed image you're gonna have, So you really want to be as loose as you can. Figure that out. Don't worry if it looks like scribbles right now, Really, don't worry. We're not here to show off, right? We're here to do amazing work. The best possible work, y'all. Okay, so this is what I want for this. I want other character who's about to get punched. And in a way, this is quite like, it's kind of like a form of death. This character right here, he has a death calling, right? Destruction, death and destruction kind of calling ability. And in a way, in this moment, he's facing his own doom. So maybe this nuclear punch that this guy's doing, this nuclear haymaker, maybe there could be like some hallucination of him staring death in the face or something. Maybe this is like a skull. Okay, let's see where this goes. So we went from here. So he's like, nuclear haymaker, right? He's screaming this out, this guy, and then it's about to punch. He's about to punch him, and it causes the hood to fly back, exposing the young boy that he's about to fucking destroy. He doesn't even realize it. He thought this guy was a monster that killed all these innocent people in this ghost town, but really he's just a kid who's confused. So, all right. So in this case, he's closing his eyes probably, and he's gonna try to cover his face as an instinctual reaction, right? Maybe we could just do that, like he's trying to cover his face. So this, so let's see. I always get lost in the sauce when I have too many lines. Maybe that's because they are too dark. You can always pull out some of the marks you make with your eraser and then make shapes out of that. Your goal is just to like really trust and figure out what it is you've decided to draw. You know, so like things will naturally start to develop as you go in the process. Like I didn't have that idea, right? At the beginning, it just comes out. You just gotta show up. Don't worry, it'll develop on its own. You're very much a part of the audience as your art. So let's see here. So this guy, right? He's hold on. We need some dark, depressing ass music right now, right?
Next up, I got that. Up now, I pulled together.
That's pretty cool. So he's closing his eyes for sure. Right, yelling. Like that. It's eminent. Maybe I could even make flash. What I could do, since there's going to be a lot of light coming from this, I could make it like black and white, or maybe white and some color, but it all being like a bunch of lines. Like if you could think of that moment. Damn, this shit's loud. The moment in One Piece where Luffy is about to punch that celestial dragon, where everything turns black and white. So, and then it becomes like sketchy and fast-paced. You got a bunch of these speed lines. Okay, so I kind of like that idea. Let's see how that goes. Yes. And then we can even continue those speed lines, like, because it is such, it's a sudden realization he has. He's like, oh shit, I'm about to fucking obliterate. I'm about to nuke this kid right here, like straight up nuke him. This guy's a nuke power, right? He realizes that is a line he can't cross. You know, maybe we'll see one eye or two eyes. Two eyes, because he's gonna realize it. Thank you, NK. I appreciate you for the follow for so many years. I believe in you now. I believe in you a million times more. Thank you, Hello. Appreciate you. What's up, Lord Obi? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's see. Maybe put it like, I don't know if I want to just show his eyes. Maybe I'll show. Yeah, this music's too chill. Too chill, man. Oh, nice. Yes. What is ours? I think, you know what? I'll zoom in a little bit on his face. I'll have like half his face. Because he's having a moment of cognitive dissonance, right? So you show half the face, it kind of comes off. And especially if it's like a wide-eyed expression. They're like, what? Let's see if we can get away with that effect without showing the mouth. Do we have to show the mouth? Do we have to show the mouth? Let's see if we go like that. How many pages are you looking for your first book? So every book is 180 pages. It's the same size as your typical manga volume. And right now, I've written, so I have the whole story timeline figured out. I have it all plotted out, everything. And it spans like, I would say about 1,000 chapters. It could easily span that long. And then what I have written, like actually page by page, I have first 3 volumes written out, and then now you guys are witnessing the page work. So there's so much that goes. What's up, brother? What's up, Tokyo? There's so much that goes into the storytelling aspect that you guys don't even see, right? And that's awesome, actually. I like that. You know, you guys get to see your entrance into my story world is the comic book, right? And now I'm creating that entrance for you guys. So we're on book 3 in terms of writing. In terms of production, we're still on book 1. Okay, so maybe something like this. Maybe he's like lighting is another way to create that effect of cognitive dissonance that I'm trying to get out of this character. Let's see. Here. Lighting. We can make dramatic lighting. So, like where. And if we, you know, let's say we didn't draw the mouth. Let's see what happens if we didn't draw the mouth, right? So we're just trying to show a sudden realization. We're going to make wobbly lines around the iris because we want to create that effect of anxiety and like, what the hell? Right? The more whites of the eye you show, it actually increases that effect. And then this is not the eyebrow, but it's supposed to be the eyelid. See what happens if we squeeze it a little. Now he looks like he's drawing something weird. I'm gonna change that. follow. Appreciate you. I'm working on a series called Demonation. It's a story about cloud agents in black who keep humanity asleep to the truly magical world they live in. That's a mouthful for just think of Men in Black
Starry Cat
meets
got
fairy
lost.
tales.
Now,
No
a few songs
aliens.
from one of your go-to
Yeah, fairy
artists.
tales instead. What the hell?
Up next, it's time for a vibe.
Okay. I'm just gonna skip this whole motherfucking. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, this is already ripping. Yeah. So, a second. Men in Black is a drop of water in the ocean compared to your story. So is the whole universe, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, Carlo. Yeah, you know a little more than most people, so yeah, I appreciate that. Ooh, that sounds nice. I just say Men in Black meets fairy tales because it's the easiest way for people to immediately know what I'm talking about. So he hesitates in this moment. Let's just put it simply down for now. I'm gonna just put it like stick figures so you can see where their heads are. You can kind of get an idea of what I'm trying to go for. So he hesitates in this moment, which creates an opening for this kid Death over here, this little freaking monster child, basically. He pierces him, and then from there, the kid has see the reaction of King getting impaled or stabbed. kid is while he is in the stabbing him, right? Or like it's in there. I don't know how to say it. Hold on a second, guys. Pierced his chest, blood is dripping. This kid right here is still in that state of confusion. He's lost. He doesn't understand really what's going on. And he's saying, "Mister, can you please tell me?" And he's like tearing up and crying, like he's like lost his mind, you know? So we would have the scene where he's like, this is his hand. Got snot coming out of his nose, you know, like really, you can work it up. So don't worry about how it looks. It's not about how it looks right now. Like I said, it's about really figuring out what you're working with. So he's tearing up and he's saying, "Mister, can you please tell me?" And then maybe we'll have, so we have a lot of close-ups. We don't want to have a page full of close-ups. So we got to keep in mind that we want to keep it asymmetrical and if it's the same situation, try to show different shots to make it more interesting. So we're gonna play with that in a second. But right now, let's try to get through it. So this last part, which is the key part, I think it should probably take more page space. Will be. It shouldn't take it. So let's say we put this panel right here. And we got two panels right here. So this is. So this last one. Should we go back? Okay, so he's gonna say, "Who am I?" Right? That's the question he's asking because he has no idea who he even is. Right? He has no idea what just happened. Right? He just woke up in this place full of people that have been killed by these giant scythes, and it's like a whole ghost town with dead civilians everywhere, right? Bones everywhere, and he's the only one there, and he's starving. Right? He has no idea who he is, what his name is, anything. It says, "Who am I?" So this is a key moment in this character's life. Right? So it's got to be a panel that really captures that feeling of complete despair, confusion, isolation, all of it. Now, maybe he's yelling, but he's got to still be impaling this. So, what hand did he impale? His right hand. So, if he's impaling it with his right hand, this is his other hand. This is his right hand right here. This is his face, okay? And then we gotta go right here. It's kind of hard to see, but this is his face. He's tearing up, screaming. And then right here, and his right hand. This is his right hand. So, did he remove it? If he removed it, we should show Keen. Yeah, maybe we could show Keen kind of like going to a knee because he's just been pierced in the heart, pierced in the chest. We have make it go like this. All right, let me clean this up for you guys, right? What's up, Eric?
Considerate 5-star hotel smoking cigarette mixing codeine up with a Finnegan. She got fit but she wanna get thin again. Drinking.
Okay, let's switch it up. Here's some metal pick just for you.
Stradivarius, okay.
Okay, let's shake things up a bit. I'm gonna play a few songs from our
They don't love you. They just love you.
What the hell, man? DJ,
Okay,
this
now let's
shit
take a
out,
trip
bro.
down Sad Girl Memory Lane. Delaney Bailey lead the way.
Bro, I don't even have this in my playlist.
Alright, let me switch it up. I think you're gonna know most of these next artists. Smoke Pro first. Coming now, got some songs that rock the 8. Alright, let's change it up to some.
Again, let's tighten up our gesture. Torso, where were his? So this is his shoulder, this is his clavicle. I would think that his other arm. So it was over here before he hit it. And now, yeah, it would be like back here, just to show that width, the impact of he's about to land, right? So everything, it's almost like an arrow being shot out, right? So we're actually gonna, should we turn his head? Like this, keep it like this. Let's go, okay. This is much tough. This is his ribs. This is his hip. Hold on. Let's go this way. Torso, his chest, his abs. Yeah, okay, so it's right here. Okay. Clean this up. So this would be one chest right here. Other, I want to go with this, his shoulder blade popping back. Another one going forward. And then we got speed lines, pushing it with more force forward. So actually, if we roll this a little more into a ball, so this knuckle, the middle knuckle is usually the biggest one. Let's use that as a point. You can try to that projection from the elbow to that. Damn, this fucking music's perfect. What the hell? Hold on. I gotta look at this album. Oh, it's just one? Pomegranate Tiger. Okay. Okay. Alright. Sorry guys. This put me in the mood to draw, but I can't find my sketchbook, and it's too late. Early to be digging. Okay. Do and trust. Love to hear. Glad I put you in the mood to draw. It's always a good mood to be in. Yeah, do it, Anya. I'm about to be doodling on receipts. Alrighty, guys. Okay, let's just use our eraser to kind of cut out the form a little bit. You know, we don't have to be, we don't have to have all the answers, okay? We're human, okay, guys? We'll figure it out. You know, you don't need to commit to any lines. This is what it is. This is where the knuckle is. Okay, but I did commit to this. And then we're gonna go ahead and do this right here. And then, okay. I'm just throwing out my net, right? I'm just throwing out the net. We're gonna see if we catch any fishes with this. Let's see. Okay, so we get the this is the what is this? It's not a knuckle, is it? It's not a knuckle. But this thing right here, this little section of the thumb. There. No, that's actually a little too out there. so this. This. What the heck, man? This shit is annoying, man. It keeps falling off. Take it off. When in doubt, take that up. It's pretty solid right there. Okay. All right, we got that going. We got this kind of bolting forward. Now, where is his leg? Now, where's his leg, y'all? That's the question. Where's the leg? Where is that damn leg? So he was stepping forward. The threat, the perceived threat, is shorter than him. He's going in. Right? Is he going in with his left leg? Oh, yeah, he is. No, he's not. That doesn't make sense. Hold on. Fucking doing yoga at this point. We gotta keep going like this. No, this takes away momentum. So we got the line of action right here, and it leads all the way back to here like a whip. Right? This kind of S shape almost. And we got his neck going a little forward. Maybe he's turning his head a little bit right here. Ah, fucking shite. Okay, it's a little too upbeat. I need some calm ass music right here, man. What the hell? Come on, DJ. Do your job.
I got some songs making a lot of noise in today's rock scene. Greta Van.
Zip it, bro. The hell is this, man?
Okay, moving on. Gonna get into a...
Yeah. Okay. This is pretty cool. I can jam to this. I don't give a damn, wham, bitch. Okay, wait, hold up. Now we see a snitch walking down the street. We pop him in the fucking thrace. I don't know what to say. What the fuck is this song? It's whack. We're gonna change this really quick.
Up next, got some 80s alternative.
Okay, okie doke. So oh, you know what? He's jetting forward. He's got to be jetting forward. Hold up. So So don't be afraid to be chaotic in your process when you're creating it. You don't necessarily need to work in a linear fashion. There's no rule. There's no rules. That's the point, right? You wanna just see where inspiration kind of leads you, and you'll find a lot of nuggets that way. We're gonna put a pin on that. I don't want to waste too much mental stamina on that, right? Too much MP. Let's go over here. So this was back in. Obliterate. Exodia obliterate, bro. Nuclear style. Okay, so he's screaming. He's like, ow! Some tweaker lyrics. What the hell? Devil is 6 and God is 7. That's some numerology secrets in this. Or what? So let's just kind of show a little bit of that volume by indicating the plane it's on. So this is the muscle, this is the tricep, right here, the bicep right here, you got the shoulder, there's right here, this is the neck, this is the actual neck coming out, it'll be behind him and coming right here. So actually his head would have to be a little more forward. Twisted. It's jetting forward. Just color that in a little bit so y'all can see where his legs. Left leg, right leg, and it's gonna be under. This is his hip, neck. Just kind of clarify that back side. be actually more foreshortening. Thanks, Ray. I appreciate you. My house. About the doing. We'll figure that out. I'm gonna suck into that too much. Okay, let's back up. So he's rushing in. This snowman needs to be much more bigger. It's gotta go like this. So this is actually gonna move. This is gonna be up here, and the focus should be right here. Let's get our panels in real quick, just to kind of give it a little more clarity. Thanks for the share. I appreciate you, Ram. What's up, guys? There's some new faces. I might as well show you what I'm working on. Right now, it's a very raw phase of this page. I'm working on a story called Demonation. It's a story about cloud agents in black who keep humanity asleep to the truly magical world they live in. It's a epic dystopian shonen. So you can just think of like Men in Black and fairy tales instead of aliens. I'm gonna need something a little
coming up now. I got one of your top.
You gotta fix this up, DJ, my guy. Cheeky.
Sauce baby.
Sauce baby.
Jimmy baby.
Gimme baby.
Oh blah. Bang bang.
Bang bang.
Nigga, I'm 300 bang. I'm cooking with my yours. And while we smoke harder.
So let's get that panel work done. Where is my?
Not feeling it? No problem.
What the hell kind of album art? Bruh.
Okay, let's jump to some classical pick just for you.
Oh, so calm. So calm. Okay, so we want this to be like this, the gutter. The gutter, by the way, guys, I should say this. In between panels is that white negative space is called the gutter, right? That's just where it's just a term for that space, which can, if you use it right, can tell the story in a different way, right? So the more space you have between panels, the more gutter space you have between panels, it can create a sense of distance. It can make you read the page differently than you would typically read it if the gutters were all the same. So that's actually really important to play with the gutters and to have gutter columns, I guess you would say. Like usually mangas in 2s or 3s, so they do 5 to 7 panels typically. It's usually 4 to be real with you when you read it. A lot of them, they cut down on like the panels, but in American style it's like 4 columns. Okay, so this is the major gutter. So there's one, and then we're gonna have one big panel here. So I'm actually gonna make this gutter area smaller. So you can read it like that, like as if it's flying at you. I also want this maybe a little more angular to kind of increase that sense of speed that the panel is coming at you as you're reading it. Just clean that off real quick. And then, let's see here. So we'll have that, and we'll just back it up a little. We'll have this one. Off right here, or you know what, we can actually no. Just do it like that. And another trick I always see in like One Piece and a lot of manga actually, they'll like split the panel up to give a sense of transition, but it's part of the same panel. So like you'll have a cut part of that panel, and it's like as if you're transitioning into this scene. But this is actually this moment, this panel right here, is a moment of hesitation that this character has, right? And so you can also use that for speed. And put the speed line, I gotta figure out how that's gonna look like. Just play with that. One more. Distance of the gutter, tighten it up here. Hey, any tips on how to improve Superb Bar? My house. Any tips on how to improve? Depends on where you're at, I feel, but the main thing I would say is just study figure drawing. If you're interested in character art and like doing stories, then really get that down with the figure drawing, get your anatomy down to a certain level where you're happy with it, and you can like, you know, trust your instincts and just go with it. You don't need to know everything. You just need to have a good idea of the shapes you're playing with and add that to your toolbox. So a good book I always recommend is Michael Hampton's figure drawing book. It gives you a lot of shortcuts in that book. Let's see, what are we playing with down here? Got this big shot. So here's what's gonna happen in this story beats. This guy's about to do a nuclear haymaker to this person's face, and this guy, from the wind and like the momentum, causes this dude's hood to go off, revealing his face. He's a scared little kid that's about to basically get wrecked. And that's where this character hesitates, realizes what's going on. And in that moment of hesitation, he gets stabbed in the chest by this guy. This little kid. Okay, so that's where we're at now. How we want to have the panel to play. I don't know if I like this slanted. Maybe slanted like this. So get kind of like thrown into it. This. And then maybe like, you know what? I kind of like this direction. Okay. Okay. And then this could be breaking out of that panel, right? We could have the actual nuclear haymaker moment. Breaking out, kind of giving it more notoriety, more focus, because it's disrupting a symmetry. So breaking out of the panel, and then we could even have this. See, I break out of the panel a little too much. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I want to reserve that for like special moments. But fuck it, let's see what happens. Okay, so we're gonna see. We'll break this out right here. Maybe his reaction. Nah. We're not doing that. No, we're not gonna do that. Like speed lines. He's closing his eyes because he's about to get wrecked, and his life is flashing before his eyes. And he's gonna be covering his face like, right? So that's the basic idea of it. I'll clean it up in a second. Okay, let's go back. So, okay, this is what I added. What if I added like, so there's gonna be a lot of smoke and flames and clouds coming out from this attack, right? So this area, it could be a combination of speed lines that's reinforcing this. We can actually have it point towards this direction. And then same thing with this one, and it could just be kind of cutting straight into the panel, right? And then it's another, like, almost like, so we could have it, the momentum pointing here, and also like following his arm that's off in perspective. You got this one that's gonna be foreshortened, basically, right? This is the pose, and then this is the other kid that's gonna get destroyed. But we can have Momentum like this, and then it kind of twisting right here. Hold on a second. So it could be, yeah. So it'll follow wherever his back arm is. You know, it'll follow it and it'll whip out, and it will be like cutting through it, and I'll add some speed lines. Okay, I kind of like that idea. And then also I want to put like that face of like death, right? Like that skull, a nuclear kind of looking skull that's coming out of his fist, his attack. And it's just, maybe it could be just that this is what he's seeing. He's like facing his own death. Like he's someone who wields that power, now is facing it, right? So, okay. Something like that. I like that. It's kind of like playing on. All right, what's up? Welcome, Katie. Welcome, Femmelin. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate you. I'm working on a series called Demonation. It's a dystopian epic fairy tale manga that's going to be completely in color. Yeah, color. And I'm on page 4 right now. I'm still in the early phases of this one. Let's see here. I'm going to play this out. Let's see here. Kind of like cutting edge. No. If I made the panels like that, as what? Like squeeze them. How would that look like? This would be that. This could also So being that this character has no recollection of who he is, and all he's seeing is a bunch of dead people, and he's got this scary ability, he's put 2 and 2, and he's thinking, did he do this? So it's a really important moment, because he's asking himself, who am I, right? He has no memory. He's asking this dude he just stabbed, right? He's in a state of confusion. He's lost. And he has no idea who he is. Is he a monster? Is he something to be feared? Right? This is what he needs to know. This is the dramatic question for this character, right? Is he something to be feared, or can he be redeemed, right? Does he know? Because he doesn't remember what happened, right? So is he really guilty? But, you know, it's a psychological tornado for this dude in this moment. So piercing, he's gonna pierce it. Okay, so that's what's going on there. You can see like the basic reaction. But where's the panel? How are we gonna do this? Do we even have a panel? Should we just break the panel completely? Get out of it? Let's see. Yeah, and we could just like isolate it. So, stick figures right now. Don't worry about it, y'all. Have faith. Have some faith, y'all. Have some faith. Stick figures right now. And then we have, what do you call it? Picasso, not Picasso. Michelangelo later, or whatever. Da Vinci later. Let's see here. What up, Bobby? Welcome. What's up, Presto? Thank you for being here, guys. Appreciate you. Please, guys, spam the shit out of the likes. It's the only way that we can reach more people live. I know this is a very raw phase of the drawing, so it's kind of like, what am I looking at? And, you know, but it'll get there. It'll get there. We can just break out of the panel right here, like I was saying. Okay, so this is his right fist fully forward already, and he already launched the attack. Did he launch the attack? Hold on. It would go off, right? I mean, it would have to go off. There would have to be some kind of explosion of it missing, but it still has to go off. So we have like some explosion right here, and then he purposely moved it and allowed himself to get hit once he realized it was just like a little confused kid, right? So this, stab. So where's the shoulder? Shoulder at the elbows. Okay. He gets stabbed. And then we're gonna have maybe there should be a beat in between the hesitation and the puncturing. Maybe something indicating that he's been pierced. Maybe just like a close-up on his pierce, and this is a zoom out. You know what I'm saying? Like we zoom in with him on the wound being the pierce. We have the sound effect come out, so we can actually split this into two panels right here. What if we made a panel out of the nuclear, like the whole little nuclear, what do you call it? The symbol like I've been kind of using in his attacks. You see how like there's like a little nuclear mushroom cloud? Let's see. What if that? Okay, yeah, and it could be like. Hold on. Okay, there's too many ideas at once, guys. So we can have actually. Let's go ahead and break out this one right here. It's like as if it's a shard of glass. The panel is like a shard of glass or something, right? That is being shot out of this mushroom cloud explosion situation right here. All right, that's actually another panel inside the mushroom, the cloud, right? So you guys can see what I'm thinking about. So this is the cloud. It would be going down here. I mean, this is the explosion, the force, the momentum. This is the explosion up here, where the clouds are coming out, and then we can have. It's not looking like glass no more, man. That's looking like a porcupine. We want to have jagged sharpness to it. Let's see. So okay, and then right here we could actually have. What if it's this? I think it goes like this. Okay, we're gonna have to move this here. So move it back. That's where that panel would be like that, and it would be flying out from this nuclear explosion panel, which is gonna have that moment of hesitation, right? Like he realizes, oh, it's just a freaking kid. I'm about to Exodia obliterate this kid right here. Oh shit. Realizes that. We're not doing that. And then we have this being thrown right into the reader's face. And we'll have, right, the hood is down. He realizes this, or this is the actual moment that the hood is down, right? So we see the kid terrified, closing his eyes actually. Closing, right? And it's like covered in light because this is a nuclear punch. It's going to be covered in light, and we're going to see the speed lines of that. Same thing. We're going to have speed lines from the explosion of the panel style, and it will play into that. Okay, and then hold on a sec, guys. Hold on a sec. Oh, my neck. This thing is moving. I gotta fix it. Dig that shard idea. I like the idea. Okay, let's see. Just go like this. Like this. It could be a part of this panel that breaks out. This is the explosion panel. Everything kind of is directed towards this as the focal point of the page. This moment right here. And that's one focal point. And then down here we're going to have a moment where there's like a piercing, right? So he's getting pierced. So there has to be a close-up of the piercing. Maybe we see half his face. And then the scythe sticking out behind him in the chest. Or maybe we can see just the actual like piercing moment. No, that's a little hard to read if it's too close up. You're not gonna immediately know. Maybe we could have sort of like a moment where he's like in silhouette and you have like one eye that's like open, like in complete shock of what's happening. You have him doing that punch forward, and then you can have, this would be the scythe stabbing him in the chest. And then it's a zoom in. No, but see, it's too... I think we could zoom in more on that, actually. So if we caught this moment... If we caught this moment, right, this would be the chest or abs area. This is the actual puncturing area. This is coming out. Maybe if we move the camera in closer to that and showed more of the whatchamacallit, the blood kind of coming out, like splattering out, kind of just showed that, and maybe had some negative space to kind of rest the eyes and focus on like the blood. So we would take this off. Quick thumbnail. Hey, any tips on how to improve technology? Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Presto. Appreciate you guys. Carbine, welcome, Carbine. Sorry, I'm in the early phases of page 4. These are how finished pages look like. They're gonna be colored, so it's gonna be a while until then. So we gotta keep going. Right now, I'm really figuring out the logic of the page. I'm a little zoomed in. Yeah, there you go. That's better. There we go. Okay. Where the hell was I? Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out the logical side of the page. It's not so much about the prettiness right now. So yeah, I was gonna make a zoom in version of that. So let me actually make a panel now for that. We're gonna have to figure this chaos up here. So okay, and we can actually use that. Hold on. We can use that as make like an ellipse right here and have the ground level of the mushroom cloud up here exploding out. And so it could actually become a cloud. And then we could also like kind of play into that as like blood splattering as well. So let's see. So this panel could actually be a part of that force, and then this could be a part of the It doesn't need to be like broken glass. Actually, it can just be. So this could be like the ground dust cloud of the explosion, and then this one could be that plume in the center. That could be the panel right there. And then that's the third, so it goes 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, not that. 2, 3, 4. 1's over here. 5. There's a lot of panels on this page. Okay, let's get away from this. This is a lot of thinking was into this, so let's go on to another area. Now, if it's going like that, kind of changes the column a little bit. So avoid changing this like this. I'm going to leave that as is for now. We're going to move on. Let's see. So this is the stabbing, right? The blood coming out. Blood. And then this is a zoom out version of that. His head sticking out and the nuclear halo there floating, and then we can cut out the panel from there. And then behind him, hold on, there's gonna be a phone call. Let me put myself on Do Not Disturb. Where the hell was I? Oh yeah. So we're gonna have to see his reaction from being stabbed, right? So let's see. I was putting it right here. Okay. See, it's getting all wonky looking. Just cut that. Yeah, real quick. This here, this. And now we just have some regular panels. Kind of went a little too crazy with this one. Let's have some regular fast-paced panels, right? These diagonal panels, they're supposed to have like speed to them. So like this. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna even have a panel on this one, so I'm just gonna do that as is. Alright, so this panel he's gonna realize, oh shit, I just got stabbed, right? You know? And then this panel, this is that the kid. Right? Right, the kid who stabbed him. His right hand is puncturing him. You're gonna have maybe make it a little foreshortened. We'll have, you know, maybe blood dripping. Maybe we can have something in between here. Maybe like a small in-between panel where it kind of shows a beat of blood dripping, or like not even like necessarily blood, just a splash. Like, it would be obvious what's going on. And then that drip, it'll act like, it'll quiet down the scene. I feel like that drip makes you like, whoa, what's going on here, right? And now they'll be like, okay, we got a close-up of this guy, and he's like, Mister, can you please tell me who am I, right? He's having his mental breakdown moment. So, this, hold on. Shit. Right. This panel, right here is, so this is Mister, can you please tell me so? Drip, and then we'll go in here, the speech bubble will be like somewhere around here probably. Mister, and then it'll be, this is where, okay, so this, there's not a lot of room now. And this, we don't need a panel actually for this last moment, just to kind of break it up again, to give more attention to this moment, so we could break out of that. But this one will have, this is the close-up, this is the zoom out of that, and him having that mental breakdown realization. Mister, can you please tell me? And so he's like, let's back this up. Zoomed in, zoomed out, zoomed in, because he's like, who am I, right? So, zoom in over here, give him like a spotlight, right? He's just like, who the fuck am I, bruh? Bruh, who the fuck am I, bruh? He's yelling. And then we could have like some wind kind of blowing. Dust settling. This is his question, his fundamental question. So, we'll have that there, and so in this case, we're doing zoom in, super zoom in, super. That ain't gonna work. But I think for this to have even more attention, is if we definitely zoomed in more here, so we could zoom out on this. So I just got it on, but put this up. We're showing his face in this one. I want to break that up a little. Maybe he's looking down. Maybe it's the same. panel, but in reverse. I don't know. He's like looking down. Another thing you should note is that wherever eyes in a picture, in a story, in a comic book, whenever you see eyes, usually we follow where the eye is looking at. So that's another way you can help guide the reader to reading your page in the way you want it. So maybe, so he can be looking down like here, and this will, is he looking? He's looking up. Maybe instead it could be actually looking that way, and then he's looking outwards, but he's more in this position. So instead of being just right in front, knees. And this is like, he's yelling. He's like, this is his central question, right? So it could be like that, and then in this one, this one needs to be done right now. So guys. Actually, it's better if I show, show a little bit at an angle. You guys can see both his eyes, so you can get that full expression. Okay, and then this fucking panel, man. Okay, so if this is his right hand and we're flipping that, we can do. How do we pull them in here and then have this pull in? Right here. Maybe we can just show Keen like this release of the stab. Like he removed his scythe out of the chest, or at this point. Maybe we can show Keen with darkened eyes, like, oh damn. Ugh. You know, maybe some blood, he's coughing a little bit, I don't know. And the scythe is being removed right here. Mister, can you please tell me who am I? Actually, I kind of like that because we don't have to show the character's expression in this panel. really, if anything, you see this part, we're thinking he's a sinister kid, right? At least this part. If you've read the previous pages, it comes off like this is a monster, a sinister person, right? And we're having this breakdown and this realization, no, in this page, this is a little kid, you know, a little confused kid. And here, he stabbed him, the blood drips, right? We're reading right to left, so we'll be going this way. Then here, we'll have the scythe being removed from the chest, and then Keen kind of like in pain from that. So this would be his face, right? Just so you guys can see. This is his chest area. This is where the wound was, let's say, and this is coming out. Right? He's pulling out the scythe. So, you know, we can use this space right here to actually show that some distance. So we'll have the end of the scythe be right here. This is the face. The chest. It's the shoulder. It's the shoulder. And then some blood would actually be following the scythe because it's just been pulled out rapidly. And there's a sound effect that would be associated with that. So what sound effect would that be if you're like removing a knife out of, or something like or shink, I don't know. What sound effect would that be? Okay, so we got that. And here we're gonna see that moment of like his confusion. Let's see. I think there is one more panel, but there's just so much going on in this page. Like I'm like, damn, I can't add another panel. This next page. The next page is the payoff. It's where he does, like, he slaps him, right? He slaps some sense into the person. But how were we trying to? Because okay, so you know, I'm gonna leave that last panel for the next page. It's fine. So okay, we got a decent idea of what we're looking at a little bit. At least I do. You guys don't yet. But a lot of thinking has been done now for the piece. Now we can start to structure it, start to give it a little bit more clarity and form, build on top of that. I need some coffee, y'all. I'm gonna go make some coffee. But I'm gonna, you know, I can keep the live running. Hold on a sec. How long have we been on? Does it show a time? Should, let me see. 2 hours? Yo, we've been doing this for 2 hours? God, time flies. Okay, so 2 hours of scribbling. Wow, y'all, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate y'all. I can't even imagine. Like, you're like, where are we going? What am I looking at? For 2 hours. I commend you all. now we have a good imprint of, I have a good imprint of what I'm gonna draw right now. Good idea of the beats of the story on this page. A lot of storytelling really is, it's a lot like a song. There's beats, you know? So there's a climax in a song, like the peak moment of a song, and every page has either a setup and then execution, or you'll have a whole page dedicated to an execution or a whole page dedicated to a setup. Okay, so let's get all this scribbling out. Let's just kind of drop in those. Where the hell's the plastic? I'm just going to put some big shapes down. So this has to do with attack, nuclear haymaker moment right here. This is another one of those things. And then he said this was going to be the panel. It was going to segue through the mushroom cloud idea. This is the halo of the mushroom cloud. And that's also going to be a panel. All right, oh, damn, we're already cutting into the trim line. But don't worry, we're going to scan this in the computer. We could shrink areas if we need to. But ideally, you want to try to stay in the guidelines you have on your paper if you have guidelines. This is the mushroom cloud explosion panel right here. And then we're gonna have, let's just erase that real quick. So this was that panel. Oh, my shoulder. And then we were saying that this was the moment that he gets stabbed, a close-up of the stabbing right here. We were gonna make it out of the panel of this nuclear mushroom cloud attack right here, or whatever. This is a panel. This is a panel. All right. I know for people who are just coming in, it's like, what the heck am I looking at? So this is gonna be one of the drawings inside here. And this is another one. So we're just gonna put some zones for us to be aware. This is actually a really important moment right here, so I gotta make that a little bigger. Actually, let's make it so this is basically the area where I would be drawing the whatever's going on in that panel. This one would be another one, this would be another one. Let's go like this. And then we're gonna go down here. Let's see. We said I was thinking about breaking out of the panel for this one. I see I'm breaking out of it here. So I don't really want to overdo that. Maybe what if we had like an hourglass shape kind of panel? Excuse me. We could actually cut it, and so maybe we could have parts of the panel stay just to kind of give some framing to this scene where he's getting we have a zoom out of him being stabbed, and so we could have one side like this and then the whole picture. So let me just put in the basics of that picture so you can see it. This is the person stabbing. You're gonna see. This is his arm. This is his shoulder. This is the other arm. This is the one that turned into a scythe. It's gonna be like this. I think we were saying that the attack would have, because he purposely missed, because that moment of hesitation up here. He has that moment of hesitation right here. He gets stabbed, zoom in, zoomed out. There's a explosion from the attack that was imminent. He moves his hand and he gets stabbed. So okay, and then if we had, so we have this. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of the hourglass panel shape. Or Black Widow, the back of the Black Widow. Looks interesting. Maybe it could be like tipping forward. Now we're going to Scribble City real quick. Hold on, let me clean this up. step away from this. Let's see here. Where's the column at? There. So then this would be like this. Just regular. The height a little bit, so you can have more of a sense that it's kind of rushing at you a little bit, and that it's there's like a flow to it. It's like a rhythm to it, right? So damn, y'all, I need some coffee and some water. I'm parched. Okay. So yeah, okay, we keep those panels like that. And then this was that panel where the scythe is removed. We have a panel where this is the zoom out, he's been stabbed. This is the panel of his reaction. Blood drips, drip, 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 and we have his arm leading us to him, to the kid, his face, and it's all darkened and menacing looking. Right here, and this is his arm that's stabbed, it's dripping. We don't have to break out of that panel actually. And then this one right here. Is the scythe being removed? Like this. Maybe. Okay. One out of it. Yeah. Let's have some balance a little bit here. So much chaos in this page. It's a lot too much. Might be too much asymmetry. But we'll see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out. Okay, and then we got this was not a panel. This is breaking out of the panel. So this is just a character spotlight moment kind of thing. Right, so that would be the spotlight, and you know he's doing that. He's asking the dramatic question. He's like, "Who am I?" He is. He's lost it here. Maybe we could have him like gripping his head. Who am I? Maybe, I don't know, or maybe he's just like surrendering and like screaming, asking. I don't know. We're gonna get to that later. For sure, we're gonna get to that later. That's more in the actual like panel to panel work. But we got the layout right here. This is now. Let's go back to this. This was question mark. How are we gonna make sense of this right here? It can't just be open and not have a panel. It needs to have a panel. And this might actually prove to be useful. If I did keep that, let's say, to creating some semblance of structure. Or it could even be behind him. It doesn't even need to end. It could just be like kind of, since he's pulling out the scythe right here, maybe we could actually have a direction that's like pulling them this way. This, and we can leave it kind of open a little bit there. And so this is like probably the main focus of this page, which is the fatal puncturing. All right, so maybe we can actually get rid of this. Okay, we're gonna have to scoot it up. So we want to dedicate this area right here to that spotlight moment. This we've moved to the side a little bit more, so let's bring it over here. Just try to throw down some range in here, see where our zone is that we can play in. And then now we got to figure out how we're going to put in this panel. Let's just figure out the verticals first. Like this. Maybe we can like, kind of break up that panel a little more, actually. Make it so hands right here. So it can be like 3. Got this shape. And got this bigger one right here. Let's clean this up a little. Let's pull it up. And it could still break out of these panels. It's just so I can not conflate this breaking out of the panel and this breaking out. You don't want it to get too lost in the sauce. So break it up. This will actually technically be one entire panel. I'm just gonna break it up into 3s, and then I'm gonna actually erase the area where the character is. So Now he's punching forward. This guy's face right here. He's in shock that he just been stabbed. The attack is exploding over here, right? His missed attack is exploding over here. The little guy stabbed him right there. And it's going to point us into following our eye into these panels and going into the story like that. So, that. Okay. So let's just throw in some shapes. Right. Some basic shapes. Other dude that's stabbing him is gonna be right here. So shoulders get shit like this, spine like that, and then we're actually gonna see his elbow, and he's gripping his arm that is doing that piercing. Let's back this up. That's his face that you can kind of see. Okay. Maybe he doesn't. His arm shouldn't be gripping. Maybe it could be just like kind of foreshortened a little bit and like kind of pulling the reader into the drawing, and then we see it like that. Okay, kind of like that. Kind of like that. And so we would see his ribs right here. See the side of his ribs. Starving, and then we also see his position, his leg. Actually, it would be cut off. Actually, if you think about it, like this. Okay, yeah, and then we can have some of it break out of this panel. We can have like maybe blood splatter here, and then you have the reaction of this guy here. Blood drip, da da da. Okay. I'm gonna lightly kind of erase this a little bit, and then I'm gonna start going in. This stream has been going on for a little too long, y'all. I'm gonna have to actually go get coffee. Might start drawing and brainstorming right now for sure. I'm actually thinking about ending this stream, and then I'm gonna stay up tonight. So I just want to get coffee, do my thing. And then restarting the stream just so I can have an easier time when it comes to editing the video. But yeah, let me just slightly get rid of some of this line work right here. This is nothing to be committed to. This is just a direction. These lines are not so like I didn't spend too much time on that, right? So I'm not attached to it. Okay, now would be the zone of that panel. We were saying this is the exploded area here, and then this is the astral cloud, and that's another zone for another panel right there. Okay, just number them so we don't get lost in the sauce. Okay. Damn, y'all, 10 panels? Crazy. But we made it work. It doesn't feel like 10 panels to be real with you. But there's a lot of beats. There's a lot of beats in this page. Might start drawing brainstorm right now. Yeah, all right, guys. So I am going to have to end the stream. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to be back just like in 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes with some coffee, with some more energy. And but yeah, I just need to end the stream so I can edit this these videos a lot easier. So, I appreciate you guys being here. I'll see you guys real soon.